Guess how long I've had this particular ferro rod for? Not 5 years, not 6 years, not 7 years. I've had this for 11 years. 10,000 strikes is what the box when I first purchased this from Cabela said it would take. And if you prepare your tinder properly, you can just do one strike and that will light your tinder. And these, I recommend a ferro rod for anybody. As I mentioned in my other videos, I've been practicing primitive survival skills for almost a decade. And the bow drill, the hand drill, the fire saw, various friction fire methods of making fire, those take practice and take repetitiveness to get and master. And making a fire like that in a wet, rainy, cold condition amplifies that difficulty. So a ferro rod, they're relatively cheap. You can find one like this. This is a Fire Steel, Light My Fire. I think it's a Swiss made ferro rod. You can find one of these for about $14, $15. And if you ration out your strikes, you can actually make this last, like I did, almost a decade. They're not too heavy, they're pretty lightweight, and you can literally throw this in a pond, wait a couple years, pull it out, and make a fire with it. Ferro rods are definitely something I carry. I'm not a big fan of carrying modern equipment such as butane lighters, Zippo, stuff like that. You can, but I try to keep my gear. The whole purpose of my mentality with primitive survival is to minimize the amount of modern material needed, and if that modern material fails me, I can easily convert to the primitive aspects of it, like flint knapping, bone working, stuff like that. That's my mentality. Not many people share that. Some people have the mentality of get out, versus me wanting to actually stay in the woods and stuff like that. So it's all about mentality, but getting back to the subject, a ferro rod is recommended. I'm not going to show you how to use it. You can figure that out yourself. It took me a couple days to learn when I was 13 years old. And that's how long ago. I'm 25 years old now. But a ferro rod, some guys just carry the ferro rod striker, the actual ferro rod, versus I basically have 550 paracord with a steel striker. Some guys use the back of their knife. That's fine. A 90-degree angle on the spine of a knife will do the trick. But why not just carry a strip of steel on a lanyard where you can easily strike that? So the point of this video is just to not explain, but kind of just promote the use of a ferro rod. One of these guys, throw in your backpack, you're good. You can cross country and make fires, as long as you have the proper tinder material. But anyways, that closes the video. Like I said, Cabela's, knifecenter.com, I believe, has some ferro rods. Bud K has some ferro rods that are relatively cheap. But try to stick to ones that are just the ferro seam, or I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I just call it ferro. And you want to make sure you get one of those versus a lot of magnesium. There's really no point. The magnesium, sure, it'll increase your chances of getting that tinder lighted when there's a lot of dampness out, but proper tinder selection is critical. All right, guys, take care.